All right, so we're going to launch Excel. New book here. We're going to be doing problem 4.1. Bravo. 4.1, bravo. Excellent. The transaction listed below took place at Cox Building Cleaning Service during September 2013. This firm cleans commercial buildings for a fee. All right, so if you ever want to start a cleaning service, here's your moment to steal somebody else's information. I'm just kidding, it's from a textbook, I wouldn't use it. But 4.1. So we have analyze and record each transaction in the general journal. Choose the account names from the chart of accounts shown below. So we know that we're going to be stuck with the names that they've given us. That is a very good thing because we don't have to make anything up, and interpreting accounting is always one of the harder parts. So we've got a lot of this taken care of for us. So let's go ahead and create a general journal. I'm going to start on A3 here, type general journal. And I'm going to skip a line, say date. Then I'm going to do description. Then I'm going to do posting reference. Alt-Enter brings you down to the other one. Debit, credit. Then I'm going to go ahead and make some line numbers so we can keep track of this. I like to do this 1, 2. I think I showed you guys this trick. You highlight them both and then grab the bottom right. And I'm going to drag this down to, I don't know, sure, 110 or something like that. Whoops. And then I'm just going to copy it, come over here and paste it to the other side. This is going to let me see what line I'm on always. Alt-Enter.
Alt-Enter, okay.
Yeah, the big financial decision that was made at that time in that Microsoft stock purchase of Apple was they sold part of their interest in ARM, which is the chips they use, because Apple started ARM. I don't know if you know that. So they sold a big piece of that, and that's actually what kept them financially viable for a while, until they got their iMac out. I'm going to highlight G, and I'm going to do a little left line, or left justified, just so I can get a little closer. And then I'm going to just kind of stretch out description a little bit. We'll make it all pretty in a little bit. I just want to kind of get this basically set up. So we can always start off with, at the top, the year that we're in. And what year are we dealing with here? 2013, September. I'm going to say September, or I'm going to say 2013. I'm going to just put that up at the top. And then we can go ahead and put the date that it's happening. So let's start with Mr. Tuck. Oh, you still typing?
So you just randomly increase description size?
I just made it so it was, I want it to be 45.29 exactly, 322 pixels.
All right, I'm just doing 46.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I just made it bigger. .46, 327 pixels, just like a Microsoft guy.
You know, they have this new digital firing range opened up in Vista.
Mr. Greer, how did you bright line it? G, how did you bright line it?
I highlighted G, And then I went over here to left align, actually. This one right here.
Okay.
You're welcome. All right. So we'll make this pretty in a minute, and then we can use it over and over again. But let's just get started with this problem and see if we can work our way through it. Mr. Tuck, will you read us the transaction that happens on September 1st?
September 1st, Kathy Cox invested $25,000 in cash to start a business.
All right. So what are we going to do in the journal? What two accounts are going to be affected? Let's start with that.
Okay, we're going to go with cash and Kathy Cox capital.
Perfect. So we're going to say, first off, we're going to say September 1st. I'm going to put a 9-1 here. Let's see if it works. Yep, it did. September 1st. We're going to say cash is our first account. And then you were saying something about Kathy Cox capital. Now, this is supposed to be a credit. So what I'm going to do is come up here to this button right here, the increase indent button. I'm going to click it twice, 1, 2. Notice how that just indented me, so it looks like it's a credit now. I like that. This is the button right here. And what was the amount?
$25,000.
$25,000.
And you just indented it once?
I indented it twice. Now I could put 25,000 here, but because I'm trying to teach you good habits, I'm going to hit equals 25,000 equals E6. I'm actually going to highlight all this because I'm tired of my numbers not looking right. I'm going to highlight all the way down these two columns, and I'm going to do comma style. And I don't think we're going to have anything with cents, so I'm going to back it off. So there. The indent button is right here. Yeah. So if I was to come back and say, oh, I messed up, it was only 13,000, it's automatically going to change, but I'm not going to do that. So the indent button is right here, Mr. Tuck. So I indented it twice. And then what are we going to put as our description, Mr. Tuck?
Owners.
Like initial investment by owner?
Initial investment by owner.
It's good. I like it. Now, once again, we need to indent this, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, what's up?
Okay, the debit. I mean, you just put it in both of them, or did you put?
I put 25,000 here.
Uh-huh.
Then I made this one equal that 25,000.
Okay.
That same number. Mr. Rodriguez. What's our next one? What is it? Well, it says September what next to the date there? 5th. I knew we could get that one. So September 5th. So I'm going to say 9/5 because I have my year up at the top. Okay.
Perform services for $2,800 in cash.
Perform 2,800 in services for cash. Okay, he's going to say 2,800 over here. So your credit's going to be what? 2,800. We're just going to keep that nice and simple. Okay. What account is being debited? Cash. And what account is being credited? I like it. And why did we get that one?
Because you've done a service for somebody.
So performed services for cash. Look at that. Nice and quick, lickety split.
So it's going to be 2 and then 4 for the indenting, right?
Yes.
Always.
Yes. Now, if you wanted to get a little bit faster at this, you guys ready for an Excel trick? Fusa, halt! I'm paused. I was going to show you a really quick way. You guys are all frantically typing. I was going to teach you how to not have to type so much. You guys ready?
No, not yet.
I mean, this might be one of those moments for you. Brains blown.
It's all right, we gotta learn the hard way, right?
That's why I teach, so you can learn the hard way. I want a 1080p screen, and I want a 1080p computer.
Not entry yet.
We're just doing the journal entry. We're not doing the ledger. We're not posting it. You what? Your number pad sucks, huh? It's not good. You don't have one of these right here that I have built into my computer? No. Oh,
I
sorry.
got one on my other computer.
Does anybody have the new computers that have them built in?
Mhm.
No, I mean like the new laptops.
Yes. Let's go with the,
Maybe mine should.
You ready for the trick now? Okay, here's the trick. Watch this. This is really hard. You have to use the up arrow, okay? I really want to say up, up, down, down, left, right, B. It's like start, but I'm not going to, no. Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm going to go up to, no, Konami code. So I'm going to hold my shift key down, and I'm going to highlight everything on that last transaction. My arrow keys. It's not working. You have to hold the shift key down.
And they tap the control key at the last second.
You can click and drag, but that's ghetto style. Just kidding.
Click and drag the computers anyway.
You ready? I feel like I'm going a little fast. Okay. Now I'm going to hold with the left hand on my ring finger. I'm going to hold the control key. Then I'm going to use my index finger to hit the C, Charlie. Control C. Notice the barbershop that starts. Come get a haircut is what it says. I'm going to just come on down to Bravo 10, and I'm going to hit Control Victor, V. And then I'm going to go Control Victor. I'm just going to make these skipping a line, skipping a line. Man, this is awesome. Because now I can come back up here and say, okay, my next transaction, it's all formatted for me. Ah, man, he is brilliant, isn't he? He's brilliant. Somehow he got through his grad program. You know, I have a graduate degree. I'm almost done with my second graduate degree. I'm in the middle of a doctorate. My wife still thinks I'm an idiot. So she's smarter than I am. That's all right. That's how you roll. She hates it when I talk about her on YouTube. I love you, honey. She'll never watch this video. All right, Nanette, you ready?
September 6th, issued check 1,000 for 1,800 to pay the September rent.
So how much was it?
1,800.
Look, if I do 1,800 over here, it's going to automatically populate out. So that one's done. So what account are we debiting?
We're doing, I believe, rent expense.
Rent expense, and expense is always a?
And then we'll credit cash for 8 months done already.
And what was it for? September rent payment. Wow, that was easier. It was all formatted. You didn't have to click a thing, anything a couple times. That's what makes me so nice. Mr. Smith, you ready for this?
Yes. September 7th,
9-7.
perform services for 3,600 on credit.
Okay. So what are our accounts?
It's going to be account receivable,
AR.
AR. And it's going to be fees income?
Yep. And it was for 3,600.
Yes.
And it was for services. What do we do? We perform services on credit.
Mhm.
So instead of for cash, I can just say for credit. Another quick little tidbit of knowledge in the Excel world, I'm just trying to help you, is if you want to get in and edit this without having to click on it, double click on it, you want to just get to the end of it and it's harder, hit F2. F2 will automatically bring you into the edit at the end of whatever you're on in that cell. Don't break that book. You ready, Priscilla?
Yeah.
Priscilla's ready. Are you guys ready? Priscilla, take it away.
On September 9th, paid $400 for monthly telephone bill. Issued check 100.
Okay, so it's $400. What account do I debit?
Telephone bill.
Telephone expense. What account do I credit?
Your cash.
Cash. And what are we going to say is our description? Like paid our telephone bill, what check do we use?
1001.
Just like that. I like it. I just put it up to the top. Jennifer, you ready?
Yes.
Bring it.
September 10th, issued a check, 1002 for 250 for equipment repairs.
250. Okay. So what was it we're going to put in there? What's our debit? Look up there. You can see all the different accounts. You see it up at the top of the page, all the accounts? Well, cash, we're going to debit or credit?
Debit?
That means we're getting cash.
Oh, credit?
We're going to credit to cash. Okay, that's a good one. What about for the debit? What's our other account we're going to be dealing with?
Equipment repairs?
There you go. Equipment repairs expense. And then we'll put down here, what? What are we going to say? What do we do with that? Look at the one we did above, the telephones. What did we put under the telephone one that we just did? Like, look up here. Under our description.
So paid for equipment repairs?
Paid equipment repairs. Yep. And then we did what check?
Check 1002?
Perfect. All right, Kevin.
On September 12th, received 490 from credit clients, so it's received cash
Okay.
and accounts receivables.
Accounts receivables, good. We'll just say we received cash from credit clients, right? I like it. All right, Nick. What's our next one?
14th September, issued checks 1003, 1004 for 9,500 to pay salaries, so that's gonna be, debit cash. Credit, well, that would be salaries expense,
We're going to credit salaries expense.
and then for description, paid salaries.
Paid semi-monthly salaries to employees. Checks, or the checks numbers. I'm going to do an alt-enter here so I can get it. Check numbers.
1003 and 1004.
So they're on 14.
Okay. Yes, sir. They're backwards. Why are they backwards? An expense is always a debit, and we're on a credit, so we should. Good job. I was waiting to see if anybody's going to catch it. Just sitting here like, I'll type it in. So we always, whenever we're paying an expense, the expense is always going to be the first debit. Is that where you were, Ashley? You were on the 10th? That's why I just ran back up here.
So you only have 2 employees?
I guess. See, Paul's already becoming an accountant. He can tell by just looking at stuff. Well, you only wrote 2 checks, hence dos empleados, dos eques. ¿Cómo se dice employees en español? Huh? Empleados? Empanadas? Employado, guacamole, chipotle, tortas, enchiladas, como frijole. How you been? All right. I'm going to go ahead and copy this sucker down here. I'm running out of copied ones. Someone's laughing next door. All right, Ken, you're up.
Issued check 1005 for 700 for cleaning supplies.
Okay. 700. For cleaning supplies. Okay, what account will that go under? We've got a set of accounts up here that we can pull from. Here, I'm going to go like this. Don't look at any of those. What account are we going to debit and credit? Well, first off, what's one account we're going to be dealing with if we paid for it? Cash. Is cash coming in or going out? Going out. So that means it's cash is a... There you go. Credit. Cash. Okay, so what are we debiting? Cleaning supplies expense. So then we'll just put down here that we paid for cleaning supplies. What was the check number?
Check number is 1005.
1005. All right, next. I'm just messing with you. I love seeing Michael look up really quick. Can't help myself, Michael. You get so intent. You look so business and studious in that outfit of yours. You're like, I got this. Oh, crap. He's already gone on. Ashley, you ready? Bring the heat. What do we got?
Issued check 106 for $600 for office supplies.
Okay. It's the 19th, 9/19. Okay. What are my 2 accounts?
Cash and office supplies. So it's going to be your office supplies first.
Office supplies expense, because that's what's listed above that we can see. Cash is what you said. Okay. And how much was it?
600.
And then what's our description? Paid for office supplies. Check number what?
1006.
Bingo. All right, Nathan, you ready?
No, because I'm reading it. Yeah.
Read it out loud for us.
All right.
What date?
September 20th.
September 20th.
Purchased equipment for $5,000 from Reese Equipment Incorporated.
Okay, wait. Time out. Let's not even go any further than that. We purchased equipment for $5,000. What account are we going to debit? What account is going up?
When I
Just the first part. Purchased
equipment.
Equipment.
But I don't know, but it's not one of the accounts listed on.
Sure it is. Assets, 141. Equipment.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So equipment, it's gone up. How much was it? 5,000?
5,000.
Okay. Keep reading that. Keep reading that.
That's fine. Invoice 1012. Issued check 1007 for 2,000.
So wait, what does that mean we spent? What is a check?
Is cash.
Okay, so cash is going out for 2,000. Okay, keep reading.
For 2,000 with the balance due in 30 days. That's accounts payable.
So now this is a compound transaction because those don't equal over there. So we're gonna have accounts payable. I'm gonna have to back this one up. Bink, bink. There we go, because this is a credit. And how much goes in here? The balance,
2,000.
which we could say is equal to 5,000 minus 2,000, which is 3,000 to accounts payable. Did everybody see how I did that? I know it's going to equal, so I wrote a formula that says equals 5,000 minus 2,000 because it said the balance due. And I didn't type in 5,000. I didn't type in 2,000. I just pointed to them because I don't care about the numbers. I care about the concept. Okay? Everybody's favorite talk show host, Jerry. Jerry, bring it. What do we got? Oh.
What about the description? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. In the description, I'm an idiot. The description is going to be something like purchase from Reese Equipment, Inc. Oops, Equipment. Alt-Enter. Invoice 1012 is not what it was. And we issued a check. Issued check 1007 for down payment. Who do you need, Miss Phyllis? In 30 days. Check. So I hit Alt-Enter twice to make that three rows deep. And that makes it done. We have now accounted for a compound transaction. We've explained it thoroughly. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more transactions. So I'm going to copy this. 1, you're welcome. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Jerry, what's our next one?
Balance is due on 30 days.
Oh, we already did that.
Alright, on 9
September
September 22nd.
22nd.
Perform services for $29.50.
In cash or credit?
Oh, in cash.
So cash, $29.50, and we do it to what account?
Oh, it goes to fees income.
Correct. Performed services for cash. Oops. Excellent. Back around to Mr. Tuck.
Yes, hold on. Wait a minute, I'm just bit,
Oh, I'm sorry. I can go up. I was deleting those. Up a little more.
no, that's fine. Right there. Let me-
You got it. We'll pause. We got 4 minutes. So you're all gonna have to go home and do this on your own now because Mr. Tuck won't keep up. I'm just kidding. we got a whole nother day. good you guys are going to be able to process this when you go home, think about it a little bit. Good to go?
Oh, yeah? So, copy this. Control C.
Getting faster at those? You guys don't even realize you're getting better at Excel all day, every day. Control Z, Control Z. Hit escape, then Control Z. When in doubt, Control Z out.
Control C.
Did it work?
Yes. Okay. Okay, so 24.
924.
24th of September. Okay, it says issue check 1008 for $450 for a monthly electric bill. So we're gonna go to debit the utilities expense.
Debit utilities expense.
Okay, then we're gonna credit the cash.
Credit cash. We're just going to say we paid utility bill.
Yep.
And that was with check number what?
1008. Wait a minute, excuse me.
Yeah, I think that was right.
1008.
All right. Let's just jump around and freak people out now. I think everybody's getting comfortable. Kevin,
Yeah.
what's the next one? Oh, he doesn't have a book? Oh. Showing up to my accounting class without a book.
Alright, so it's perform service, you want me to do 26?
Yeah?
Perform services for 3,600. So it's,
What are we going to debit?
we want debit. We want debit accounts receivable.
That's what renews my faith in you. Smart guy. What are we going to credit?
We're gonna credit fees income,
And how much money are we talking about?
450.
That's it? 3,600.
Oh, 36.
That's all right. Then we're going to just say we performed services for credit. Excelente. Nathan, what's the next one?
So on the 30th of September,
Okay.
issue checks 1009 to 1010 for.
Can I show you my cheat for this one? I'm going to show you my cheat. I'm going to come up here because I already did this once, right? Salaries expense. I'm going to hit copy, not with the date. I took everything but the date. I'm going to come back down here. I'm just going to paste it, and then I'm going to change with my F2 my check numbers to check number what?
1009
09
to 1010.
1010. Enter. Done. That's how fast I did that one. Bam. Who dat? Who there? You all right there, Mr.
You're
Tuck?
making like $2,000 a week.
They're doing well. And finally, last but not least, Miss Long.
On September 30th,
9/30th.
issued check, sorry, 1011, 1011 for 3,000 to Kathy Cox to pay for personal expense. So the drawing,
Okay.
Kathy,
Kathy Cox drawing.
she is the, yeah, okay, so
Where's it come from? I will just put down here, owner withdrew cash for personal use. I'm going to comma alt enter, check 1011. Okay, so we didn't need all those other ones that we did here. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this. Tomorrow we will make this look much prettier. Hold on, I'm going to go back. I was just deleting all my stuff here. No! So tomorrow we'll make this look right so we can use it from here on out. But I'm going to go ahead and save this video.